Good morning. Britain's Ranvir Singh interrupted the show with urgent news on the London Stock Exchange. During Monday's, March 7, episode of the ITV hit morning programme, the TV presenter, 47, and her colleague Ed Balls, 58, were just getting into their stride when Ranvir had to stop the proceedings for a pressing update. Speaking to viewers at home, Ranvir announced, "The London Stock Exchange has just opened and share prices are expected to suffer further losses, following a fall of more than 20% in Asian markets in the last few hours." She continued, highlighting the global financial strain by adding, "Global markets are reeling in the wake of US President Donald Trump's Liberation Day tariffs that came into effect over the weekend." Ed then picked up the thread, "Today Keir Starmer will set out his plans to bolster Britain's coal manufacturer industry, which is facing a 25% levy on vehicles sent to the United States. The Prime Minister will say we're in a new era of global instability," reports the Manchester Evening News. The duo were then joined by ITV's own Richard Gaisford reporting from Solihull Live, where he provided additional insights. "Situated where Land Rover and Jaguar have their roots," he explained, "these companies are really driving into a dark tunnel at the moment, not knowing when they are going to see light." The presenter elaborated, "The Prime Minister is trying to offer a glimmer of hope for them, relaxing the rules on electric vehicle sales, the amount of cars they need to sell and the different variations of the rules on the type of engines they can include on these cars. He hopes that is going to give them something of a boost. But it is these big, major, global car companies that are taking the biggest hits at the moment." Sir Keir Starmer has expressed his desire for British manufacturers to lead the charge in the electric vehicle revolution, confirming new reforms amidst US President Donald Trump's tariffs. Sir Keir plans to reinstate the 2030 ban on the sale of new petrol and diesel cars as part of his policy rollout. An announcement is due detailing the easing of penalties for manufacturers falling short on electric car sales, with supercar makers getting a pass. A hefty 25% tariff on all vehicles exported to the US was implemented on Thursday, and Mr. Trump's additional 10% tariff on other UK goods is set to impact the export of car parts.